So I watch Unbreakable, Split, and Glass. I watched both Unbreakable and Split on Monday, then Glass on a Tuesday. Well, I watched a quarter of it, of Glass, on Monday. But I kind of felt tired, so I went to sleep and watched Glass. Other things. So, I believe Shyamalan done something no one should keep on trying to do. A connected universe. You might be wondering why would I suggest that, since Glass came out 2 years ago. Well, for reasons. Because, sure, you could say Glass ending was terrible. Building up these three characters, going to a opening to a tower, and find out there was a secret cult, but nope, the main characters died. Well, one of them died ridiculously. And the cult was easily eradicated the very next day. Yeah, 10,000 years, we know they have a very high body count. So, yeah. The Unbreakable universe, sure, it had a wide gap between two of its films, and only a couple year gap on Split and Glass. The most weirdest part about it is Shyamalan been working on the script of Split, aka The Horde, the next year when Unbreakable came out. Yeah, he started writing it 15 years, and I learned this from another YouTube video. I really should do the research myself, but, you know, I'm a little bit lazy. So, yeah. I have a very mixed feelings about the movies and all that. Sorry, I'm just really trying to get my camera in the perfect stance, but I don't know why. I believe Shyamalan was trying to show maybe people should not be rushing things, or not try to build a connected universe at all if you cannot plan it very well. What I mean by that, I mean the most popular connected universe ever, the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. That was a very awesome thing they did. They made 2 Iron Man movies, Captain America movie, a Hulk movie. No, I'm pretty sure I said Captain America. Thor. Then after those 5 films, we got them into one connected movie, and boy did it blew everyone's minds. Was no one not realizing Samuel L. Jackson kept on appearing at the end of the credits of all those movies? Sure, I could believe Marvel planned this from the very beginning, starting with Iron Man and whatever comes next. But after Avengers, the Avengers movie, something kicked off a new thing. What I mean by that, I mean, remember the Man of Steel movie everyone criticizes? It's not a bad Superman movie, but it's not also a good Superman movie. To me, it's kind of good. I actually want to see Superman actually not save everyone. Like how I do not want to see Bugs Bunny always win. For the love of God, I love the time he got captured by terrorists. I'm not that much a fan of Bugs Bunny. But I am a little bit of a fan of the DC Expanded Universe, because, well, here's the funny part. Man of Steel was not a beginning of a connected universe until the Avengers came out. Years later, we got Batman vs. Superman. It wasn't that bad, it was just how it was written. Sure, I love how Wonder Woman was in it, and other things. I swear, dog, you better stop. Because I am not letting you out of this room until I'm finished. He mostly just comes in and out, and it's annoying as hell. And I believe they kind of done Superman's death way too quickly. And Suicide Squad wasn't that bad. I can't understand why people think it was bad, because maybe it was too bright, too funny. It had the weirdest group of DC characters ever. Find someone who was meant to be a part of their team. Could at least save that for the second one. Or whatever. But I will say they're doing better after they've done the not as awful as Justice League. I can admit Snyder's version of Justice League might be better than the one we got from 2017, where Zack Snyder had a family problem and Warner Bros. Possibly kicking him out. I heard two of these stories before. I recently heard how Warner Bros. Didn't want to do the whole entire Dark Universe thing. Well, they got a guy who used to work on the cinematic universe of Marvel, so not a very good idea, guys. We got a Red Sky out of it. Bad. Bad director. Bad. Wait, Snyder wrote the script. Does that mean Snyder wrote all the scripts and directed? But this guy is just proving you can't be a writer and a director. You just need to make the story very convincing. Like I said, you could possibly make the DC Expanded Universe really good, but you need time. How much time? Well, after Justice League, we got Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Shazam. Yes, Shazam is part of the Expanded Universe. Deal with it. And I think it was funny, and it was great. And I'm pretty sure there were other movies after that. Hell, I actually like the Harley Quinn movie, or the Birds of Prey movie. I'm mostly gonna call it the Birds of Prey movie. I know it's basically a Harley Quinn movie, just teaming up with the Birds of Prey, but she's part of the team, I don't care. That means she's part of two teams, the Suicide Squad and the Birds of Prey. But, yeah. DC kind of rushed it a little bit on their second connected film without giving us a Batman movie. Before we got Batman vs. Superman, because, come on, guys. You should at least give Batman his own movie first. So we get used to the actor who has played Batman for, well, 2 films. 3 if you count Suicide Squad. I do count it. And, well, at least DC is Well, at least Warner Bros. Is learning from their mistakes. But boy, Universal pushed their buttons. I'm not even joking. I never seen the Mummy movie, and I will possibly will see how confusing the Mummy's powers are, how bad of a writing it was. I watched Nostalgia Critic I watched Nostalgia Critic watching this film, and for the love of God, it sounds bad. How it looks sounds bad. The Mummy's motivation, bad. And they already had a bunch of actors ready. A guy who could... They had people prepared to be in the roles of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, played by the exact same actor, of course. Frankenstein's monster, and the Invisible Man. Surprisingly, the Mummy movie failed in the Dark Universe, died. At least Warner Bros. Learned from their mistakes and kept Snyder on the controls for a while. I really hope he stays, because I believe their movies are finally getting good now. My parents won't watch Shazam because of the outfit. And my dad thinks Shazam's gay. I'm pretty sure in many incarnations, I have never seen him with a dude. I'm pretty sure he's just a straight teenager for now. For now, I mean, we don't know when he's gonna add someone else to the group. So, like the beginning of this video, I said Shyamalan was right at doing a short universe. Because lately now we're getting good connected universes. Because DC is doing well. Hell, they already have plans to do a Green Lantern TV show. Live action, by the way. And the weirdest thing about it is it's going to be a really, really odd name. Oh yeah, and people had mixed results on Wonder Woman 84. Mostly because some of the logic in the movie never made sense. I don't know why they try to add logic into a superhero film. Also, because Steve Trevor possessed the guy. People would have problems if Steve Trevor was reincarnated. Reincarnation is a thing in the DC universe. Actually, I'm pretty sure Steve Trevor must have been reincarnated once in the DC comics. God, I realize how awful that is about the bed scene. Bleh. Bleh. But either way, I just ran about how the DC universe is finally getting better and saying how bad the Dark Universe was in its first movie. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't get off the topic. No, wait, this is part of the topic. Either way, we're just finally getting good connecting movies now. Because the Invisible Man movie came out last year. I'm surprised they were doing it even in the coronavirus. I swear, if this video gets flagged because I said the virus name, I do not care. Actually, I will care. It will make me mad. A little bit. But the Invisible Man movie has been formed to have a sequel. And the guy who wrote and directed it is going to do Frankenstein's Bride, the Bride of Frankenstein, the Werewolf in London, or the London Werewolf, whatever that classic movie is called, and some other things. But with Shyamalan, he made his connected universe, Sure, it's Unbreakable's sequel film, Split, took 16 years in the making. 17 years in the making. Sorry. Kept on forgetting the release years. Sorry. Either way, it is funny and kind of silly. Because if you want, I would definitely want to challenge you to try to connect any other films to this universe. It's meant to only be a 3-film universe, and Shyamalan did it. His universe lasted very shortly, but if you go by the years, it kind of lasted long without having a bunch of sequel and spin-off films. I don't have problems with spin-offs. You just need to do them right. And not everyone should have a connected universe unless you planned it very well. Even when some of the connected universes were accidents or wasn't planned at all. You know the Justice League show? Justice League and Justice League Unlimited? That only happened because they've done a crossover about Superman and Batman and the Batman animated series and the Superman animated series. There were no other plans, but hey, they wanted to try to do a connected universe in the magazines and comics for the animated universe, so they did. So we got a bunch of other shows about it, Batman Beyond and all that. Either way, some connected universes are not usually planned. Man of Steel was supposed to be its own film, having its own comics. Yeah, apparently Kara is not the cousin of Superman anymore. Unless we could call this Kara Power Girl, then I will love the hell out of it. Or a little bit. Either way, don't try to rush your connected universe, because Shyamalan didn't, and now that I was thinking saying Shyamalan was right, but connected universes are great if they're not planned well. So, I will just title the video when I was just thinking of it in my head. Work on the universe or don't. Not every film has to be a connected universe, just like if Ninjago crossed over with, I don't know, some other Lego property. Either way, if you're thinking of doing a connected universe on a YouTube channel, plan it out, execute it well for everyone to love, and just hope you have done something right, or you don't want to expand it on. Unless you just don't, if you just want to do sequel films. Alright, bye, and all the other things.